Hey, what is up guys? It is Pulpmx here, back at it again with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you my Pulpmx fantasy picks. As you can see right here, you can go right to the Pulpmx fantasy website. You can click on the how to play video. This weekend is round 1 of the championship series. It's the East region, the East 250 region, January 16th. So make sure you share this to your friends so they see my picks, what I'm doing before this race starts. Now, I did not sign up for the championship league. I just did a few little leagues with just like the ones with the most players. I joined just for fun, but I still suggest you look and see and use these picks because they will help you out in the championship league. I did not join that one though, but I'm just doing it for fun, but I am taking it seriously. Trust me on that one. So I'm picking good riders. So you pick one all-star and then 3 other riders, but you could pick as many all-stars as you want who have a good handicap and also you think will make the main event and do good. So it has to be like in the middle. So the 250 class, I'm going to go with Austin Forkner as my all-star. I think that he will have no problem winning this race if he can keep it on 2 wheels, and I think he'll be able to come out firing and strong. Jet Lawrence, I would want to pick him, but I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to go with a second all-star, but I think the safer choice is probably to go with RJ Hampshire because he had a really good season last year, really good outdoor season, and now that he's fully healed, I think that he's really ready to do great things, and he's really ready to win races. But I'm going to scroll down the list here, show you the other all-star riders. Of course, we have Colt Nichols, Mitchell Oldenburg. We have the rookie Max Bolin. Maybe I'll pick him, but he only has the 1 handicap. I'm not sure how good the rookie will do in his first race in the big show. So I think that I'm going to be hesitant to pick him this weekend, but I think I am going to go with RJ Hampshire as my second all-star. So that's enough with the all-stars in the 250 class. So really, you should only pick 1 all-star, but I think I'm just going to go with 2 this weekend. I would like to pick Jordan Bailey on number 66 because I think he could definitely get a good finish this weekend, and he has a nice handicap. I'm going to start off by going with Jess Pettis on the Factory KTM team of Canada. He looked really good in the videos I watched of him. I think he'll come out strong and ride good. I think he probably has a better chance. He has more experience than I think Max Volan, and he has a better handicap. So I'm going to pick Jess Pettis. And then you can see here, you can go to results and like say it's the middle of the season and you want to look at how a rider did earlier in the year, how he's been doing. You can look at that. So it has results, has everything. It's really cool. And then of course how it works is this handicap. So you want to score the most points possible. But by scoring the most points possible, you want to pick a rider who has a good handicap and will get you the most points because once they're in the top 10, their points double. So as you can see here, I picked Josh Osby because he's a good rider. He's usually in the mix, makes the main event, and has a 4 handicap. So my goal is for him, I'm hoping he'll get 14th place and he'll get 10th place. Technically, because of his +4 handicap, it'll give him double points. So he could potentially earn more points than RJ Hampshire or Austin Forkner, who are all-stars, but it's a gamble because you never know how a guy like Josh Osby is going to finish in a main event. Can he make the main event? And can he get a good start and stay in the middle of the main event? I think he can. That's why I went with him. Now on to the 450 class. Done with the 250s. Got through that one pretty quick. The 450s is going to be a little bit tougher to pick because there are a lot of riders, and then there's 8 all-stars, of course, in both of them. There's a lot of guys here. So my all-star is Adam Cianciarulo. I think that he's going to win the race and will get me the most points out of any other all-star. So out of any other all-star, I think that Adam Cianciarulo will get the most points. He is also a +3 handicap, so all he needs to do is get 4th. He'll score his maximum points. I have no doubt in my mind that he can get 4th place if he can keep it on 2 wheels, and I think he'll have a good race. I think he'll definitely get 4th, and I definitely think he'll be able to keep it on 2 wheels this race because he's learned a lot in his career, and it's time for him to start doing very well. So went with Adam Sansarillo. Now it's on to our next pick. We're not going to pick 2 All-Stars in the 450 class. We're going to go with another rider here. Privateer rider who has a lot of, well, technically privateer rider has a good handicap. Chase Sexton, I would almost picked him because, it's not that, I don't think Eli Tomac or Ken Rocks or anything are going to come out and win Anaheim 1. It's never the guys you most suspect who are going to win the championship to win A1, at least not recently. Or, of course, Justin Barstow, but he has a -2 handicap, so I'm not exactly sure what that means. But we're going to go with Vince Freeze. He's a 8 handicap. He's a good rider. He's on Smart Top Bullfrog Honda. He's last year at Anaheim 1. He came out. He did really good. I think he got the whole shot. I believe he did. So I think he can definitely make the main event for 1 and get at least 18th place is what I'm hoping for. I think he'd do a lot better than Max Anstey. If you watch the Pro Motocross season, you'll know that he had a great season. He actually finished 10th in points on the Twisted and he won a moto at the beginning of the year. He rode great. He rode a lot of MXGP. I think that he'll have no trouble making the main event, and he also has a big handicap. And then Brandon Hartraft, the New Jersey guy, was going to go with him. Maybe he has the 7 handicap. I was thinking about it. I'm not quite sure if I want to go with him. It's a little bit risky. He is the rookie in the Premier class. I'm thinking about going with someone who has more experience in the class, and he only has a 7 handicap so it's a bit of a risk to take Brandon Hartraft, so I'm going to think about it a little bit, scroll up and down, see what I can get. So if you're not really sure what's going on and how this works, go check out the video like I said on the website. I'm really excited to play some Pulpmx. Like I said, not in the championship league, but I am doing my own little league thing. I just joined random free leagues. You can pay the money, it costs money. So I'm going with Benny Bloss. He has a 9 handicap. He's a proven good rider. He's on Smart Top Bullfrog Honda. I think he can do good. So these are my picks right here. These are my picks for the week. Picked Austin Forkner, RJ Hampshire, 2 All-Stars in the 250 class. And then I went with a little bit below subpar riders, I would say. Oh, and then right here, we have the first to the finish line selection. So I could pick somebody who I think's going to cross the finish line first, when they're waving the green flag for the first official lap, who's going to cross that line first, cross the green flag first, at the go. I think it'll, I don't know, it could be anybody, so you could also lose points for this. So you don't just want to be like, okay, well I can get 15 points. You could also lose points, and it's very risky. So I'm not going to do that. I thought about it. If I was going to, I was actually going to pick Adam Sansarillo. So if he does get first, then I'll be a little disappointed I didn't go with him. But in the 250 class, it could be really anybody. So I think that I'm good with these picks. I really like them. Vince Freeze, Max Anstey, Benny Bloss. I think those are perfect because they have 7, 8, and 9 handicaps, and I think they have no problem making the main event. They've proven to be able to run up with guys a lot of the time if they get the good starts, and I have faith in all 3 of them to make the main events. Now, I was thinking about going with like Joey Savacci or something, or like I said, Brandon Hartraft, but I think these choices are probably better because they have more of a handicap, and I trust Max Anstey probably. Their teammates, Max Anstey and Brandon Hartraft, they both have the same handicap, but I think I'm going to trust Max Anstey to probably do better, but we're going to see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, like I said, I kind of went with Cooper Webb or Eli, but I don't think that they'll be winning this race for them to be my all-star. I think it'll be Adam Sansarillo, and I think at least he'll be on the podium, and plus he has a 3 handicap. So I think it was a no-brainer. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for all my videos. Check out the Supercross schedule right here. I'm going to be posting every week, every Friday. This is my predictions, my Pulpmx fantasy picks. Stay tuned for my race recap and to see how I did in my Pulpmx fantasy picks. Thanks. Let's have a great Supercross season. See you later.